Hello and welcome back to the channel. So we just had lunch. We are in a place called Inveraray. So we left Glasgow this morning. We've travelled up the 82 past Loch Lomond to Tarbet, and instead of going the sort of normal way up towards Glencoe, we've headed west and followed the 83. Where are you going?
I'm here.
She's disappeared from me.
And
we're round at Inveraray now, so we just had a bite to eat. We're parked up. This is a nice spot here. There's campervan motorhome parking here, although you can't overnight here, but you can park during the day. So we're going to get out and explore what Inveraray's got to offer.
Well, we're also going to go to, what is it? It's got one of Scotland's best tourist attractions.
Will we do it?
I thought we were.
We were looking at it.
Will we do it?
We're going to the jail. Let's go to the jail.
And then set fire, which secured the burning alive of 30 cattle, all within 10 days.
So we're in the courtroom in Inveraray Jail. So it's quite bizarre, all these
Indicted and accused of rioting and breach of the peace. I'm the sheriff's officer at Hamilton. I was called out from some labourers and miners at present working in a mine in the neighbourhood of Hamilton got drunk.
We're going down to the prisons. Imagine who's walked down these stairs before us. You found a water tap. This is typical campervanners. Everywhere you go, you're looking for water taps. I don't know.
So that's David just been locked away in the jail. He's away, He's locked you in, David.
Silence. Walk up and down in silence, sir. Silence, sir. You may have to enforce some discipline.
I wouldn't have been laughing back in the day. So this is the old prison that we're in now, and that's what they call the water closet with our friend there sitting in his pan. So these are the original, I think these are from 1820, and each of these cells is designed to hold one person, but quite often there would be 3 of them in here. There was no heating in here at the time this was built, and the prisoners would arrive by sea, and for the crimes that really, some of the crimes were like nothing, I suppose. You know, one crime we heard about was concealing the birth of a child, and they got 4 months in jail for it, compared to culpable homicide, which was 2 months in jail. It's really strange.
And if you committed suicide in those days, there was an example of a woman who had committed suicide, and her husband, they took a third of all expositions of him.
Yeah, they punished the husband of the woman
wife committing suicide.
who'd already died. You're just waiting for somebody or something to jump out. Now we've got children in here. Children as young as 7 would be sleeping just on that bit of material on the floor, you know. Crazy, absolutely crazy.
it comfortable?
Not as comfy as a campervan bed.
Is it comfortable though?
No, not at all. And then that's where you would.
It looks as if somebody has.
That's where your pee goes.
Lovely. You got a big cell though.
Alright, I mean, I could.
The cells go, it's quite big.
What could I do with this space, you know?
That's.
Here we have the whipping table, and it says, please try.
No.
So Amy's refusing to get involved with this one, although it says there clearly, please try, Amy. You don't think this is appropriate
No,
family YouTube channel?
No, I don't. This is less YouTube and more you.
Definitely plenty of parking here. So the guys allocated spaces for campervan, 6 of them.
6 bullets.
We're back in the van because Amy didn't like it in there, did you?
We're back in the van because you've seen everything you wanted to see.
It was too creepy
That's
for Amy.
not my cup of tea at all.
Amy doesn't like the jail, do you?
That's not my cup of tea. There was like folks screaming, like obviously they'll try to show you that people with, well back then it just purely would have been mental health issues, but they'd lock them away in the prison as well, and oh,
A lot of weird noises.
weird noises.
So back in the van, and we'll get the map out and see where we're going to go next. So
Yeah. Well hold on, did you enjoy it?
yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was brilliant.
And how much was it?
£15.50 each.
£15.50 for an adult, and there's a wee gift shop at the end.
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant, and the guys were brilliant.
Oh well listen, the people who worked there were amazing, because you'll
fantastic.
have seen in the video already, they were locking us up and all sorts, so they were good banter in fairness.
Yeah. Right, let's go on the road. Parked. I don't know if you can hear me. We're parked next to the Crinan Canal. We're going to get bikes off. I love canals. They're great places to go. So we're going to get bikes off here and cycle towards Crinan Harbour.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Think I can make it now the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Bright, bright, sunshiny day.
We bring you to the top sporting venues in Scotland. This evening we have the home of the World Stone Skimming Championships.
True story.
Just there, that's where they do it.
True story.
We are in the village of Ellenabeich on the Isle of Seal, which is sort of south of Oban, and we've got a great little overnight stopover for £10 a night. There are no services, but great big car park, and it's a lovely little spot down here, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely, and somebody famous, well, somebody kind of famous. So
Well-
Princess Diana's mother lived here.
Lived here somewhere, we don't know where,
Yeah, we don't know where, but she lived here somewhere.
and
In this wee island.
I don't know.
You don't know why.
Why
Well, other
or
than it's a
anything.
stunning wee island.
So
And what did you say? It's famous for slate? So
Slate,
we've just
yeah.
walked
a lot of slate.
all slate everywhere.
So this area was a massive slate quarry, and there's still a lot of slate here. And then across there, that's another island. That's called
Eastdale.
Easdale, and that was a massive slate quarry for roofs for houses and whatever. So there's a wee boat goes across to that island. So yeah, so we're stood in the mainland, albeit it's called the Isle of Seal, and then that's an island right there. I mean, it's not very far away, is it at all? So they've got this motorhome stop over here, 10 quid a night it is.
From the north of US daughters at the Isle of Skye. Are you from the Isle of Barra, Egg, Muck, Rum or Canna? Are you from the Rocky Waters or the Hebrides? Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. From the port on Nice right through the Mission till the end of time. Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. We feed the sheep and cut the beans until the day we die. Sound of Muller, could it be Tyree? Are you from Old Skerryvore, or is it the O'Manor Store? Are you from the Rocky Waters or the Hebrides? Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Clarkson's Farm, where Amy has been obsessed with the sheep and the rabbits all night.
Well, do you know what? I wasn't really a big Clarkson fan, but I'm obsessed with Clarkson's Farm, aren't I?
So we're at this motorhome overnight stop in Ellenabeich on the Isle of Seal, and there's sheep everywhere. In fact, there's a sheep around there, isn't there? Here, there's one there. Where are you? There's one beside us.
Yeah,
So
and what's a
sheep droppings or sheep roll.
sheep roll?
We're going to take a walk down to the village.
We are.
I'm not saying it's quiet here, but all we've seen so far was the bus and the coalman. So
True story, the coalman.
there was a
I've never
coalman.
seen the coalman before.
Not seen the coalman for a while. So oh, that one's watching. So we shall go down and see what there is to do down here. Hello. Hello. So this boat is the ferry that goes across from where we are in Ellenabeich over to Easdale, which is just over there really. It only takes a few minutes. So other things to do here, there is a village shop there, Seafari Adventures, that's who owns the motorhome overnight stop, and they run boat trips as well, and there is a bar in the front called the Oyster Bar, which is closed at the moment because it is Monday morning. There's the Oyster Bar there. And you've got these lovely little houses which would have been used by the slate workers, because this was all here for the slate industry.
Atlantic.
So this is Amy crossing the Atlantic. I know that sounds a bit unrealistic, but this is actually, we're on top of a bridge over the Atlantic Ocean, albeit a very small section of the Atlantic Ocean. So we're just down at the docks here at Oban. We've got several ferries in at the moment. We've got the Isle of Arran and the Isle of Bute. So this boat here, that's going to the Isle of Barra. Now I think that's a good 5 or 6 hours on that boat to get to the islands. A lot of foot passengers going on above us. How difficult it is it to park here?
It's really difficult. I know, you just watched me get in the van in a big empty car park, but the car park we managed to park in is the one where the old home base in Marks and Spencer's is. Now this one's a 2-hour free parking. Tesco's across the road, that's a 3-hour free parking, but it's so full because the council, Argyll and Bute Council, have got a huge big car park, but they're now making you charge for it.
Yeah.
You need to pay for it. So
And there's only 4 or maybe 5 or 6 motorhome spaces.
I think there was 4 and they were full.
And they're full, but we've got the bikes in, so we're 6 metres plus the bikes on the back, so we're about 7 metres long roughly.
Yeah.
So we just couldn't fit in a normal space and risk a ticket over there.
No, because you risk a ticket, don't you? But I think so. You're £1.10 to park in there an hour, or £10 for overnight. Free for 3 hours in Tesco's, free for 2 hours here. But of course, folk here in the community are just parking in Tesco's in here, aren't they?
Yeah, and just getting into town.
Just nipping into
The
shops.
council have got it all wrong here.
Totally wrong. It wasn't the point about out of town car parks to create free parking
Yeah.
so people didn't bring their cars into towns.
Yeah, so it's fair enough, like you say, pay for the on-street parking and pay for the smaller car parks in town centres, but give us out-of-town car parking.
Yes, to give
But
folk somewhere to park.
Argyll and Bute Council are quite strange, I think, and they're quite anti-campervans
I
and
was just
quite
going to say,
anti-motorhomes.
they're very anti-campervans, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, I don't think we do well here.
Right, we need to get lunch.
Yes, let's get lunch. So guys, this is McCaig's Tower, and the story behind McCaig's Tower in Oban is that John McCaig, who commissioned McCaig's Tower, is a wealthy banker, and he wanted a lasting memory to his family, so he planned to build this big structure. Now, it was twofold. It was one for a memory for his family, and the second thing was to create work for stonemasons during the winter months. So he commissioned this, and they built this, but it's not finished, it's only half finished, because the original plans, when you look it up, is there was going to be an art gallery and there was also going to be a museum in the middle of the tower, and they were going to commission lots of statues of himself, his siblings and his parents. So whatever happened, they never got that far, but what they did do is build it outside and probably kept a lot of stonemasons within work in the winter months. So it's definitely worth a visit.